lovely morning cuddles with Bassett today, our surrogate pet, adoptive son.
Foster child.
So fashion has gone completely out the window on this Monday morning. I am protecting my little fragile ears in the cold today. It's a very cold day today, but we thought we'd start this week like we did last week because we felt it did us a lot of good, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a lovely walk, wasn't it?
It was a lovely walk, so we're going to do the same walk again and hope that we start this week as optimistic and strong as last time. Oh, that sun again. That happened last time. Synchronicity. Look at this morning, guys. Absolutely glorious.
I can't work out whether I need a jacket or not.
I think bring a jacket because last time it was chilly willies and you were moaning. Get the layers on, lad. I like this little accessory coming out of your butthole. It's been a good 5 minutes trying to get the zip up on Si's jacket. It's been a riveting start to the day. Morale is high. We can't wait to get cracking. Right, he's wrapped up at least. At least we're not going to have a frozen over Si.
Frozen over. Yeah, it's just like, you know, when you buy a jacket, you kind of expect the zip to work, you know? It's
yeah.
I
You should write a letter, Si.
I might do, you know? Write a letter complaint.
We've become those people, those grumpy old people. We were watching the MTV Awards last night and we just kept saying stuff that made us think that we are really old. We were like, who even is that?
No, it's not the fact that we didn't know who they were. We were just like, what? This is just rubbish.
Yeah, all the songs just merged
me
into
out.
one. We were like, none of these will be classics in like 20 years' time.
Music was terrible, the presenting was terrible, everything about it was terrible, and the fact that they have to, it's so like family friendly now, isn't it? And they censor everything. Everything is just so like PC, like nothing exciting happens, nothing like dangerous happens. Awful. Absolutely
That is
awful.
Si's roundup. I'm a big fan of music TV. I've watched a lot of it over the years. So.
I think it's that. Is it that way, so?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. I
think
think that. Oh, yeah. We're avoiding getting lost like last time. So, like, I would always love to go to the MTV Awards and stuff, and like, I'll always watch it. But I just thought last night it wasn't the best one, shall we say? And there are a lot of moments where we're just like wanting to hide because we're cringing so hard.
It's stressing me out. I was having a full-on meltdown.
When the guy called Jared Leto Jay Leno, we were like, oh.
See, I found that bit the only bit funny in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because at least Corrupt FM, they're just having a laugh, aren't they? They don't take themselves seriously. They're like a comedy act, and they're like the only funny thing that was happening last night. And then you've got 30 Seconds to Mars that obviously take themselves quite seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah, that didn't go down too well, did it?
No. Nice to bring them down a peg or two, though, isn't it? These celebs. Definitely a bit brisk today, isn't it? I'm just showing Si this house that used to scare me a bit when I was younger. I thought it was haunted. I still think it might be, actually. I still kind of like to live there as well. It's kind of like a Tim Burton fantasy house. It's really cool. I'll show you. Although there's a gardener there, you might not like me filming the house. So you see there's this bridge that takes you over to it, and then let me show you. Beware of the dog sign. And look at it. It's like a film set house. It does. You have to see it in the flesh, really, but it is quite creepy, particularly on a foggy day. Where's the dog?
He doesn't look threatening whatsoever. That's a good boy.
Oh. My next sponsored Instagram, I'm working with Kilner, and they've got a cookbook out. So they've sent some lovely Kilner jars and the recipe book, and I've got to pick something out of the book to make, and I've decided on this. So I'm gonna make the sweet chili ketchup. Sorry, it's been a few hours since I think I spoke to you. Clearly the cooking and the walk was a bit too much for me today. I've been in bed the rest of the day. Managed to start watching The Sinner though, which the new Jessica Biel show on Netflix, and it's really good, so I'm really hooked into that already. So it's good to find something else to occupy my attention when I'm at home. Had dinner, Si's out, he's at work, so I'm going to have a bath and then go back to bed, I think. Not the most productive Monday actually, but I got some emails done, got some pictures done. You have to, like, sometimes when you have sponsored work coming up, they want you to send over ideas of what you do to, you know, promote whatever it is that they're doing sponsored content about. So you have to send over some ideas, which then they can see if they're into, and if you can come to a kind of video idea you're both happy with, that fits in with my channel but also delivers what they want. So that's what I did as well. Oh, I'm just not feeling well at all. I feel my IBS has been bad again, which I think means my salicylate levels have become high again, and when that happens I have to go on a very strict detox, which means referring to the very long list of things that I can't eat, and doing that for 3 weeks of not touching any of that, so my levels can drop again, and then I won't be as reactive, because I'm just reacting to things all the time at the moment and it's uncomfortable. Anyway, positive Soph, remember, I'm trying to be positive. A lot of you have said, come on Soph, try and just be pumped like some of the other YouTubers, and maybe you'll feel better. So I'm really trying to do that at the moment. So bath time it is. Check out my t-shirt. I need to grow up, don't I? Nah, let's not do that. So I went to enjoy my birthday chocolates, and look what I find. Wrappers. Literally, my family, like, if you leave anything out, it will be gone. And they've just left the ones they know I don't like. I'm alright with sharing, but, you know, you could ask if you're going to eat my birthday presents. Am I just being selfish? I'm being selfish. Get it. Well, I can't eat more chocolate, eh? What a stressful 24 hours. I chose not to film it or include any of the stress, because I know I said, I think in the last clip I filmed, that you're enjoying me being a bit more positive, so I'm trying to show you the more positive side of things where I can. Anyway, so it's 12:51. I've not done much this morning, really. I've done some, like, kind of life admin stuff, replying to emails, sorting out appointments, packaging up some orders. So I've got my first ink prints have gone out this week. I was quite pleased with how well they come out, because they look pretty much exactly like the original ink drawings did. So this one's going out to someone today, so that's exciting. Unfortunately, I haven't got any new art to show you, because they're all, like I said, for the charity that I'm working with, so all the designs are exclusive for them, and I guess to drive most traffic to their cause and what they're doing, I shouldn't really post about it on my stuff yet, so you'll have to wait to see those. I'm sure you're not gagging to see them or anything. Today I'm going into London. Apparently, I need to check this, but apparently at King's Cross, a charity called, I think it's Wrap Up London, yeah, Wrap Up London, they're collecting coats, so I'm going to bring some of my coats and drop them with them. Yeah, if you've got unwanted coats, or just even as a volunteer to help Going Spare, Wrap Up London are collecting this week to give coats to the homeless or the elderly. Donate your coats at rush hour on the tube or by post. I've got a really warm coat that I never wear, so I thought it'd be really nice if someone can get a bit of warmth this winter with it. So if anyone else has spare coats, just look into what you can do with them, rather than just you know, putting them on Depop. I've just seen that they're only doing it during rush hour today, which I've missed, but you can send coats here, and there's free postage, so you don't have to worry about that. And here's the address for anyone that wants it. It's time to head into London now. I've had quite a lazy day, been feeling a bit sleepy, so I watched that that Gone to Pot programme about the old age pensioner celebrities that are going to do a tour of America to try pot and marijuana, etc., and seeing whether it helps them with all their aches and pains. It's quite funny and interesting actually. Anyway, I'll just show you what I'm wearing. I'm only going to a screening tonight, it's not a premiere, so you want to look like you've made a bit of effort, but you don't want to be too dressy. So I've just got like a skinny polo neck dress, and over the top I've got this like grungy floral, very loose fitting slip dress, which is from, I think it was Forever 21, and then I've just got some really comfy patent boots because I'm going to have to do some walking, and then some Primark fishnets. So there you go, nothing fancy but quite comfy, but just dressy enough, hopefully. Leicester Square, and we're about to watch Justice League. I've got Amber, I've got Joe.
Hello!
Oh.
I took in a McFlurry, but I don't think that's allowed.
Morning, so it's Thursday. Not been a very happy morning if I'm honest with you, but anyway, on to doing something positive with the day. So going into Kingston in a bit, and I was talking about Wrap Up London the other day about how you can donate your winter coats. Fortunately, I missed the time slot to drop it in personally because they do it during rush hour on the underground. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. I checked on the website though, until the 24th of November you can send them. So you've got to print a sticker which gives you free postage. I'll show you. There you go. And then if you want to track your order and check that it gets there safely, there's the barcode, and I've just put it in an old ASOS box I had and made it as secure as possible, and you just drop it at one of the Collect Plus registered stores, and I found there's a few newsagents in Kingston that are registered, so I'm going to do that when I'm there today. So if you've got any spare coats, just filling up your wardrobe, doing nothing, give them to someone in need. It will keep them nice and cozy this winter. So this is where we're going to drop off the package, in here. Morning all, so it's Friday. Yesterday was a tricky one, I'm not going to lie. But let's talk about the positives of yesterday. So I went to see the new Paddington movie. Let me just turn Gordon Ramsay down. Pipe down, you angry man. So I saw the new Paddington movie, and I've got to say, if you're feeling a bit blue, if you're suffering from sad or anything, or just finding, you know, winter a bit tricky, then I thoroughly recommend you go and see the new Paddington movie. I know you might think it's for kids and stuff, but you can't go away from that without feeling like cute and cozy and warmed up. It was just really sweet, and I thought it was lovely. So I came out of there feeling a lot better than when I went into it. And then I came back, and then I watched another film that I can watch over and over again, and it makes me laugh, and watch The Wedding Crashers. Had a tie, so that was nice. And now today I've got quite a bit of work to do, and then I'm going to go and see my friend Holly, who you've seen in a past vlog. Now Holly is an interior stylist and a product stylist, so she works for brands like Not on the High Street, and you know when you see all these amazing pictures on the websites or in their catalogues and things like that, she helps with, you know, making those scenes really lovely. But she's got a shoot next week and they need some clothes, which is something she doesn't do, so I'm just trying to help her and find some stuff that she wants. She said, can you even see me? She needs some kind of like loungewear type stuff for the shoot, so I've gone through all my clothes, and for once there's a reason for being a hoarder, and it's come in useful. I found all these bits and bobs which might work for really nice cozy loungewear stuff for a shoot, so hoping that will be useful for her. So job for today, I've got to take a sponsored Instagram photo. So I've got to find a nice spot in this house to do it somewhere. Yeah, not easy. So I've got to do that. I've got to do something to do with my taxes. I need to edit a vlog, and what else do I need to do? I need to send off some artwork to someone. Need to pick up something from the printers. Lots of little fiddly jobs to do, so better get cracking, better have breakfast. But I've showered, so we're getting there. So Mum's decided today was going to be a good day to clean the oven. A day that I need to do my Instagram, cooking Instagrams. Anyway, so that's that. Not possible to do, so I don't know what to do now, because that's what I'd scheduled. I'd allocated this day to do all of that, and she says the oven and the kitchen is out of bounds for the rest of the afternoon.
That's the hill we're walking up then.
Shut up. Better not be, Holly. So Holly has assured me the walk we're doing only has some subtle inclines along the way.
I promise.
But there is a pub en route, so even if I'm half dead, she can, what's the word, revive me with a Coke or something, can't you?
I know, I'm aware of, I know these things.
Okay.
I have to look after you.
Oh, that's a good friend, isn't it? Oh God, blinded by the lights. Disney New Heights. Do you remember that song?
No.
All right.
Disney New Heights.
It's blinded by the lights, Disney New Heights. It was the streets.
Maybe I'm too young.
Oh, shut up. Bloody rude. This drive has been nice anyway, isn't it?
I love like the mist.
Yeah.
Misty.
Are you sure that's not just a dirty window?
Potentially.
Guys, we're in this really cute village. Look at these little cottages. There's a little local store. There's a little, what was it, church hall, wasn't it, where they do
Cakes this way.
Cakes and tea, and then they do candlelit yoga. And oh, me and Holly think we should move here and just retire.
Yeah. Become a couple of old dears.
Old spinsters. Not bad views either, is it?
We haven't, this is not even the walk yet.
Oh, bloody hell.
It started. The beauty.
Like the air feels fresher, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Although we were just saying how much we like the smell of petrol, so we don't always like fresh air. Look who we found.
Looks like a little baby one almost. That one in a bit further
Oh, you're so cute. Look at them having a nice sunbathe. Hello. Oh. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they can't get to us, though, can they? I just thought I'd show you where we're eating our super pub lunch, because it's so pretty. So behind us we've got what looks to be like sort of a blacksmith. We've got a lovely church, with lovely autumn trees, and a lovely quaint pub called the Dolphin.
As a car drives past.
Yeah, ruining it, you Astra. God, beautiful.
Whoa.
That is one big pat. Pat Butcher. Butcher that pat. Oh. Even that doesn't make it pretty though. Oh God. Oh, I just stepped right in the pat. Oh, these are Mum's shoes.
Sorry, Nat, we're using your car, by the way.
Yeah. Oh dear. See, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else than Surrey though, in a way.
No.
But in the England, like in terms of England, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh.
In terms of England, it's good. It's still close to London.
Looks like this. We found where the pixies live. Holly, is anyone in? You want some refreshments? Anyone in?
Open the fucking door.
That's not the approach, Holly. Disturb them on an
How cute
afternoon.
is that?
So cute. Oh, I like to think there are actually people living in there. Someone came up with their toolbox and actually put in a little handle.
Yeah.
Cute. onwards on our trek.
Onwards.
Let's find some imps next, some little pixies. What a beautiful view! So Matt's in Mexico, so we're finishing up his attempt at spag bowl. We'll see how that is, and we wanted some extra carbs with it because it's us. Oh, what's going on here?
I just need
A little bit of a strip.
I'm having a hot flash.
I won't film this. Bloody adverts ruining the mood. We want misery.
So good.
Me and Holly worked out that Les Miserables wouldn't work quite as well if it was in English. Listen.
Les Misérables.
Lovely.
The Miserable.
Rubbish! Oh dear. So it's Saturday. I'm meant to be in London now, so I had to go without me. So last night, I was pretty much up most of the night. I was having really bad heart palpitations. I was having actually a lot of the symptoms I had last time I had a kidney infection, like I was peeing constantly, and I'm still peeing pretty constantly. I've woken up with like really sore glands and swollen glands. I think you can see that one's popping out a bit there. Yeah, so feeling a bit ropey, to be honest. I never know whether that's just my body telling me that yesterday and doing that walk was too much, or whether I'm coming down with something, or whether I'm only coming down with something because of the chronic fatigue syndrome. So hard to know, isn't it? But I'm just really hoping it passes, because I really don't fancy going to the walk-in centre today. So today we were meant to be catching up with Ben Jolliffe, because he's back from LA in the first time in 2 years. And if you don't know who Ben Jolliffe is, he used to be in Young Guns with Cy. And he fell in love with Jen, and now lives in LA with Jen, and he's come back to just catch up with family, catch up with friends for a couple weeks, which is lovely. And tonight was going to be a big kind of reunion. We're going to go for dinner with a big gang of us, but I feel like I'm not going to be able to make it up to London, which is really annoying. But I've got to remember on this positive angle that I got to have a lovely day yesterday. So if I do end up being stuck in bed today, I've still had one really great weekend day. So that's cool, isn't it? And I'm sure I can try and see Ben before he goes back to LA. So I shouldn't like make myself do it, or do it when I know that it will make me feel ill. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't. I find it so hard just to do nothing, even though I should. Can you see? Look at that gland, how that's popping out there. Oh dear. Anyway, so I've decided to tackle one of my beauty sample drawers. This is basically the drawer where I chuck everything that I don't know what to do with. So stuff that doesn't have a home, don't know if I want to keep, not good enough to give anyone, not probably... I don't know, it's just junk probably. Everywhere where I tidy, I find tampons and panty liners for some reason. So all of this stuff is out of date, so I'm just going to chuck that, because I don't want to give it to someone and then them have a nasty reaction or a rash or something. And this is what we've got left to sort through. Oh, medicine. What's that? Benylin. I'm watching Love Rosie again because it's an adorable film, and I just googled like home remedies for kidney and bladder infections and stuff, and there's an apple cider vinegar recipe, and Si's recently bought that for a recipe, so I've just made it. It's like a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar, a couple teaspoons of honey and hot water, so hopefully that might keep it at bay for a little bit. I forgot I had this. I got this a little while ago when I was trying to change the way I am and start being an organised person, but I apparently have not updated this since about May last year, I think, because there's loads of things. My to-do list is stuff I did, yeah, I think last year, if not the year before. That's embarrassing. So I'm going to set it all up and try and put in what I've got going on for the next couple of weeks, because I think it's going to be busy. It's really hard to rub off because I've left it so long. It's like, ingrained in the plastic, so I'm going to have to do some scrubbing. I remember someone saying if you put pen on top of the bits that aren't coming off, it will make them easier to wipe off, so let's try. Yeah, it works. Ooh, life hack.